What you are about to see is a scene from Blithe Spirit here at Persephone Theatre. Good morning, darling.
Good morning, Charles.
It certainly is.
What certainly is what?
Good morning. There's a cloud in the sky and everything looks newly washed.
Edith is keeping your breakfast hot. You'd better ring.
Anything interesting in the Times?
Don't be silly, Charles.
I intend to work all day.
Good.
It's extraordinary about daylight, isn't it?
How do you mean?
The way it reduces everything to normal.
Does it?
Yes, it does.
I'm sure I'm very glad to hear it.
You're very glacial this morning.
Are you surprised?
Well, frankly, yes. I expected more of you.
Well, really?
I've always looked upon you as a woman of perception and understanding.
Perhaps this is one of my off days.
Good morning, Edith.
Good morning, sir.
Feeling fit?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
How's Cook?
I don't know, sir. I haven't asked her.
Well, you should. You should begin every day by asking everyone how they are. Toils to weakness.
Yes, sir.
Greet her from me, will you?
Yes, sir. That will be all for the moment, Edith. Yes, sir.
I wish you wouldn't be facetious with the servants, Charles. It confuses them and undermines their morale.
I consider that point of view retrogressive, if not downright feudal.
I don't care what you consider it. I have to run the house and you don't.
Are you implying that I couldn't?
You're at liberty to try.
Take back what I said about it being a good morning. It's a horrid morning.
Now listen here, Charles. In your younger days, this display of roguish flippancy might have been alluring. In a middle-aged novelist, it's nauseating.
Would you like me to writhe at your feet in a frenzy of self-abasement?
That would be equally nauseating, but certainly more appropriate.
I don't see what I've done that's so awful.
You behaved abominably last night. You wounded me and insulted me.
I was the victim of an aberration.
Nonsense. You were drunk.
Drunk?
You had 4 strong double martinis before dinner, a great too much burgundy at dinner. Heaven knows how much port and common with Dr. Bratton, while I was doing my best to entertain that madwoman, and 2 double sherries later. I gave them to you myself. Of course you were drunk.
That's just not, is it?
You refused to come to bed, and when finally I came down at 3 in the morning to see what had happened to you, I found you in an alcoholic coma on the sofa with the fire out and your hair all over your face.
I was not in the least drunk, Ruth. Something happened to me last night. Something very peculiar happened to me.
Nonsense.
It isn't nonsense. I know it looks like nonsense in the clear, remorseless light of day, but last night it was far from being nonsense. I honestly had some sort of hallucination.
I would rather not discuss it any further.
But you must talk about it. It's extremely disturbing.
There, I agree with you. It showed you up in a most unpleasant light. I find that extremely disturbing.
I swear to you that during the séance, I was certain I heard Elvira's voice.
Nobody else did.
I did.
You couldn't have.
Later on, I was equally convinced that she was in this room. I saw her distinctly and talked with her. I mean, after you'd gone up to bed, we had quite a cozy little chat.
You seriously expect me to believe you weren't drunk?
No, I know I wasn't drunk. If I'd been all that drunk, I should have a terrible hangover, shouldn't I?
I'm not entirely sure you haven't.
I haven't got a trace of a headache. My tongue's not good. Look at it.
I'm not the least interested in looking at your tongue. Kindly put it in again.
I know what this is. You're frightened.
Frightened? Rubbish. What is there to be frightened of?
Elvira. You wouldn't have minded all that much if I had been drunk. It's only because it's all mixed up with Elvira.
I seem to recall last night before dinner telling you that your views of female psychology were rather didactic. I was right. I should have added that they were puerile.
That's when it all began.
When what all began?
We were talking too much about Elvira. It's dangerous to have someone too strongly in your mind when you start to dabble with the occult.
She certainly wasn't strongly in my mind.
She wasn't mine.
Well, she was.